Now to a story you'll see only on CBS News Miami. A South Florida man detained at Alligator Alcatraz tells your reporter Yvonne Taylor he wants to be deported. He's addressing the conditions at the detention center, now under scrutiny by Amnesty International.
The man was convicted of several serious crimes back in the 90s. And as CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor tells us, his family says they'd rather see him go than continue to be in detention.
Everything started here. This is the immigration center where a 59-year-old Cuban man showed up for an appointment like many people do. But now he's at a detention center asking to be deported.
This is it's extremely hard.
Magda Verge is beyond desperate. Her husband, Alexis Rodriguez, seen here with her, was transferred to Alligator Alcatraz, this detention center in the Florida Everglades. Verge told me on November 5th her husband came to Miramar for an appointment.
And in Miramar, they told him, you're going to be detained because we're going to execute your deportation order.
Through this recently created website, Immigration and Customs Enforcement lists Alexis Rodriguez's criminal past.
I know he made a mistake he made more than 25 years ago. Okay, he paid for that mistake.
Magda told me her husband served 2 years in federal court. While interviewing her, Rodriguez called. The only thing I'm asking for is allow me to leave this country. According to his wife, Rodriguez has been at Alligator Alcatraz for over a month. The food is terrible, he said. I asked him to explain what he meant.
Muy poquita.
Cold, very little, does not taste good, he went on. We're only allowed to take showers every 3 days. The toilets are next to us. 32 people are together using 3 bathrooms. He told me he stopped eating and taking medications in spite of being diabetic because he cannot live like this. Amnesty International released a 61-page report last week. They interviewed 4 inmates in September, detained at Crum Detention Center who had been to Alligator Alcatraz. The report said Amnesty International's research concludes that people arbitrarily detained at Alligator Alcatraz are being held in inhumane and unsanitary conditions, including overflowing toilets with fecal matter seeping into where people are sleeping, limited access to showers, exposure to insects without protective measures. We reached out to the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida state entity in charge of Alligator Alcatraz. They responded saying, this report is nothing more than a politically motivated attack. None of these fabrications are true. Magda Verge is now concerned about the health of her husband.
Obviously, we want people to hear, what we're experiencing because it's really bad.
According to immigration, it is up to a country to decide who are the people that they can accept and not the person who is at a detention center. We are in Miramar. Yvonne Taylor, CBS News, Miami.